Hey guys, Richard here, Downgrid Survival. So hey, we made it out of the strike zone, if you will, from Hurricane Ian. My wife and I left yesterday afternoon. I got here to some family's place in southern Alabama pretty late last night. My daughter Emma and her husband, whom live with us, they bugged out early morning and even later last night, and spent the night somewhere and then followed on and met us here today. So they're here with us as well. My oldest daughter, she's headed to the east coast of Florida with some friends, and they're gonna probably track south and just kind of go around, kind of do the dance. You know, they're gonna go down in south or east and then south, and then the hurricane's gonna come up. So she's gonna remain in Florida. There'll be some rough weather, but certainly no big danger there, as long as they stay out of low-lying areas, that is. We got some traffic here going by. Let's let the vehicles go by. A little noisy out here on the edge of the road. So that's the plan right now. So we secured our home the best we could. We took what we could fit, and we left the rest. And now it's just a waiting game. So if any of you are following the hurricane, it was originally going to go towards the north of Gulf area, the Gulf states. And then it started tracking to the east a little bit, and further to the east. And then yesterday morning, it was on track to hit Tampa. And we're only 20 miles by the way the crow flies from Tampa, so that was certainly just not going to work, and so that's when we went ahead and bugged out at that point. But since then, the storm has continued to track, and right now, as of this moment, the eye of the storm is going to pass right over our home. So a little concerned with that. Our home was built in 2007, and so it meets Category 3 hurricane standards, which is great. And this is supposed to be a Category 4. As it approaches land, it's supposed to drop to a Category 3. We're 18 miles in, so certainly the winds are going to die down a little bit by the time it starts to reach in, but let's be honest, probably not by much at all. And so, yeah, there's some concerns there. What are the engineering feats that they had in 2007 when they built our home, and exactly what did they do, and how many corners did they cut when they built our home? So, we're hoping it's still standing. We hope everything's still intact. Most importantly, we hope our roof is still attached. That means everything inside will mostly be dry. We are expecting to lose some windows. We don't have hurricane-rated windows by any means, and we never had storm shutters installed, and so that's a concern that we may lose some windows, and we're prepared for that if that happens. But that's just where we are right now. So we're going to hunker down here. I expect to hopefully make my way back home on Saturday. Making our way back home on Saturday to see how things are. My daughter, who stayed in Florida, she's over on the East Coast, she's going to actually try to make her way back just as soon as the roads start opening up. So she'll get there before us and be able to give us an idea of how we fared. I've also got security cameras on my home that I've got powered up with my EcoFlow Delta Mini, and I'm hoping that that'll stay powered up throughout the storm even if we lose electricity. I'm not sure how that works, so I'm not sure if those will stay powered up or not. They'll be plugged in, they'll be powered on my end. I'm just not sure how the internet is going to work on the other end, if things are going to be powered and connected. So we're hoping to have access sitting here with our being able to watch our security cameras and see what's going on around our home, and just to see how bad things get. I have one security camera inside my garage, so it'll give us a pretty good idea of what's going on inside the home, which would be kind of nice, or it could be just straight up devastating. We'll see how that plays out. But either way, I'll try to bring you some of that footage too, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stick around, watch for my future update videos. And who knows, maybe tomorrow night I get an opportunity where we just try to go live, and show you some footage from around our home and just see what's going on together. Because you never know. This is all new for us. We've dealt with tropical storms and things before, but this is the first hurricane we've had to deal with, and it's been interesting. We've learned a lot of things in our preparations, of things that we should have done differently, things that after we left we remembered and wish that we had maybe taken care of before we left. Like, oh man, I wish we had thought of this, or wish we had thought of that. So that goes on the plan. We got a plan written out, and we're just going to add it to our plan. And then if there's another event in the future, we'll be yet a little bit better prepared. So it's all about learning. Kind of like what we do in the prepping community with all our gear and in the scenarios that we face. We got to practice them. We got to practice to make sure things work and make sure we have our plans worked out, and so everything is going to be to our benefit during SHTF. So we're living the SHTF right now. We'll see how we fare. So stick around for a future update, and I will let you know. Thanks for watching.